In this vlog, we're doing Napa Valley on a budget again, but this time we are in the town of St. Helena, which is a super cute town. It's right before Calistoga and just up the road from Napa City proper. And we are obviously here during Christmas time, and they have their giant barrel tree available. And it's my favorite time of year because it is passport time, and that's when you can save the most money in the Napa Valley. Okay, so I forgot to film an intro to this video. I'm going to be showcasing this passport, the Little Book of Big Experiences. It's for St. Helena in the Napa Valley, and it is one of the best deals you can get all year. Anytime you can get one of these passports for wine tasting, you should definitely do it because it gives you a bunch of tastings for one flat fee. I want to say this one was $95 and you get 13 tastings, and there's great places on here, and then you also get some perks, like some of them come with food, some of them come with like a tour, and also for the $95, some of these tastings are $95 by themselves for just one tasting. So great deal. Pick it up if you can, and let's go show you what we did with this. So the first thing we did was go pick up our passports at the St. Helena Visitor Center. It's right on their main strip, and this area is so cute. Leave yourself some time to walk around and explore because there's such cute little shops and stuff. And then we drove right down the road. One thing I like about St. Helena is most of the wineries are pretty close together. So if you wanted to, you could probably park your car and then do a few wineries where you walked between them. It would be quite a walk, but it is doable. We were there at Christmas time, obviously, so you are going to see Christmassy elements in this video. St. Helena is very, very cute at Christmas. So if you're looking for a really cute, like hallmarky town to go to, check them out this coming Christmas time. It's adorable. So at our first tasting, we had our wine host was Klaus, and he was adorable. He was just talking us through things and telling us all sorts of stories. He's from Germany originally, so it was so fun, but he still has his accent, which I'm obsessed with. I'm so glad that we got him as our host and that he just spent so much time with us. So we are at our first tasting. This is Louis at Martini. They have been open since Prohibition. It's 90 years, which is funny because Prohibition just ended like not recently, but like the anniversary of it ending was like this past week, December, first week of December. But yeah, we're having a delicious cheeseboard. They have these olives that are amazing. They're grown here, and it is a lovely start to the day. So we were given our wine passports by St. Helena, and they also planned our itinerary. So we didn't have time, but if you go to this winery, please leave yourself some time to walk around the grounds because they are really beautiful. Our next stop was to visit our friends at Clif Family tasting room, and we come here a lot. It's just a really homey kind of vibe. I don't know. I just really like it here, and I really like the staff. A lot of them are a little bit younger, and so it just feels very welcoming, and it's just a fun stop. So this is on the passport, and with the passport tasting, you do get some bites. The food does change seasonally because they have a farm as well, and so they like to change up their food tasting seasonally. And then the bites that you get with this pairing are obviously paired with the wines, so the wines change seasonally too. So when you go, it might be a different experience. Probably not if you go under this passport during this time, but if you go in the summer or the fall, the food items will probably be different just to go with the seasons, which is really nice. I like being able to revisit a winery multiple times and experience something different each time, because if you're doing the same experience every time, it's not new or different. We also had lunch at Clif, and they have a food truck out there, and it's so delicious. Again, they use produce from their farm, so the menu changes, and it's just a great stop. Plan this if you are looking for lunch. After our tasting and our lunch, we went right down the street for our next tasting. Another nice thing about St. Helena is there's a lot of free parking. I don't know if you're like me, but if you come from a town where you have to pay for parking, that might give you some distress. But don't worry, tons of free parking in St. Helena. And look at this tasting room. So there are wineries and vineyards in St. Helena, but there's also tasting rooms like this that are just more, they're smaller, obviously not attached to any property, but super accessible to get to when you're walking. And this place is just gorgeous. They call it an art salon, and I can see why, because all the touches are just so much fun. And if you ask the people working there, they can tell you about it. So we're at the JCB tasting room in St. Helena. We haven't been here. We've been to Raymond, which is their sister property, and we've also had JCB at our house with the ambassador program. But you have to check out this cup, this goblet. It is so heavy. I think I could take someone out with this. I'm not going to. But yeah, I think with our passport tasting, we get the bottles or a glass of sparkling and a champagne bump, and that should be really fun. So when I said this was a budget video, I bet you didn't expect caviar. It's so much fun because this is the passport offering, so it is included in that little booklet I showed earlier, and it's always just so much fun to do a tasting that's a bit different. And this is not a tasting, it's just a glass and a caviar bump, which was such a fun way to do something different and incorporate it into our day. And this spot is such a vibe. I just really loved being there and seeing all the art. Next, we checked into our hotel, which is the Vineyard Country Inn. It's right on Main Street, so it's very conveniently located, free parking, and it's very affordable. They also have a free breakfast in the morning in this dining room, which was very cute. After having a bit of a rest at our hotel, we went to Charlie's Napa Valley for dinner. Again, this is right off of the main road in St. Helena. It's not on the main road, but it's just like one street over. And this is not the most affordable place you could get food, but I've always wanted to try this since they opened. I've heard such great things. And honestly, I think our entrees, which was the house-made pasta, was $24 each. And then the appetizers were under 10 each. I think the salad was like 17. So it wasn't like super expensive for Napa, but it's not the most budget. You can find more budget restaurants. You can look in my previous videos for that. Good morning. We spent the night last night at this hotel, the Vineyard Country Inn. So excuse the mess as I show you around, but I wanted to give you a room tour. All the rooms are suites, so you step in and then you have a living space with a fireplace with a Duraflame log that you can burn if you'd like. And then there's a little like kitchenette thing with the coffee maker. They even have hot cocoa and the little mini fridge and a sink, like a bar sink. We used this towel, sorry. There's a king size bed, which was very spacious. Lots of room to unpack here. I know the new, more modern hotels don't give you a lot of space to unpack, but there's this entire wardrobe and there's nightstands on both sides with functional drawers. Over here, there's an additional sink. I guess one person could get ready while someone else is in the bathroom. There's a closet. There's even really cushy robes, ironing board, like hair dryer, all that. And you can't miss the view. The view is amazing. This is why they call it the Vineyard Country Inn. And then there's just a bathroom with your standard sink, toilet, a combo bath shower, and they also provide the shampoo, conditioner, all that in the full-size form that you can use. So it is very cozy and a conveniently located spot. Here's a look at the included continental breakfast that they have at the hotel. It's a super cute environment. And that wrapped up our trip to St. Helena. It was such a great day, and be sure to check out my social media platforms. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!